morning, welcome to the beautiful south of France. We're in the Côte d'Azur in Cassis, my favorite place in the whole world. And we're going to do a little morning flow to open up our bodies. So come with me into a wide squat, like so. Now, if it's not comfortable, you can just go straight into a forward fold. So we're going to keep our feet wide and just gently rock from side to side. It feels really nice through the hips, through the lower back, even through the feet, especially first thing in the morning. And then from here, engaging through your tummy, picking up your blueberry, and then just folding forward. So you might like to have a bend in the knees, especially first thing in the morning. Either looking between the knees or gazing down at the mat, and then coming back into your deep little squat, just rocking from side to side. So shall we set an intention for our little session today? And it could just be to release any built up tension and to fill your body with lightness and energy for the day. Coming down back into a forward fold. So just keeping soft knees, gazing between the legs or down at the mat. From here, just walking the feet out, engaging through the tummy, so you should feel that lift in the belly. Relaxing through the neck and shoulders. So the affirmation I would like to pair with our stretch today is every day in every way, I'm prospering in all of my interests. Oh, and it just feels so good to say that. So bending down one more time, just rocking from side to side. Every day in every way, I'm prospering in all of my interests. And it feels so good. And then bending again. And you might find that you're getting a little bit further now. So you're going to hold onto the elbows and you're just going to gently swing from side to side. Really lovely for the lower back. Keeping the knees soft if you need to. Engaging through the belly, so you should feel that belly lifting up away from the legs. Soft nose breathing. And then slowly walking out into a plank position. And then pressing back into our elephant, or as you may know, downward dog, and just walking the feet out one at a time. Again, in this position, lifting through the belly, picking up your blueberry, and then a gentle twist of the hips from side to side. So I re-lift my belly in the middle before I twist to the other side. And then slowly walking the hands back towards the feet, looking between the legs, and then walking back out into a plank position. Really slowly, keeping the hips as stable as you can, and then pressing back into downward dog or your elephant. Walking out those feet, keeping the back flat. If you need more bend in the knees, that's absolutely fine. And then just gentle twisting of the hips. Repeat with me. Every day in every way, I'm prospering in all of my interests. Oh, it feels so good. And then slowly walking the hands back to the feet and looking between the legs. And slowly walking back out, last one, into our plank. And piking up into our elephant or down dog, pressing the chest, flattening through the back and walking out those feet one last time. And then twisting the hips, engaging the belly to twist on the other side. And then coming forwards into a plank, what we're going to do is pike up into our elephant and then just tap around the knee, or if you can get down to the ankle, and then come back into a plank. So here we're going to lift up through the belly button. Exhale to tap across the leg. Inhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale to reach. Inhale. Exhale. Nice and slow. Spread the hands wide. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, control forward. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. We're not creating tension anywhere. Inhale. Exhale, keeping everything as relaxed as possible, lifting through the belly. Re-engage again as you cross. Hand back as you inhale. Control back on the exhale. Now coming onto the knees. Spreading those hands wide, knees hip width apart. Let's just go for some cat-cows. So gently scooping through the tummy, rounding through the upper back. Feel like there's a string between the shoulder blades, pulling it up towards the sky. Gazing at the belly button. And then inhaling a gentle arch. We don't want to force it. We don't want to move it through any pain. Nose up towards the sky, and just feel that lengthening through the tummy. Scooping through the belly. Exhaling to round up. And then inhaling. Gentle arch through the back, nose up to the sky. Exhaling, scooping through the belly. Inhaling, arching through. And then coming back to neutral. And then let's go onto our bellies. Let me move my microphone. Onto your belly. And we're going to do some swan, or as you may know, is your upward dog. So from here, lengthen the shoulders away from the ears. You're going to gently engage the butt. Shoulders down, gently pressing up. If this is as far as you can go, that's fine. If you would like to come up a bit further, you're going to press all the way where you lift up a little bit more flat. So if you're doing it like an upward dog, you can, or you scoop through and come up. Otherwise, I have a toe cramp. Coming up to halfway or even lower. Okay, so they're your 3 levels. Here, here, or here. You should feel a stretch through the tummy. What we're going to do is just look over to one side. Coming back to center and looking over the other side. Coming back to center and then all the way down. So maybe I'll put my microphone back on so you can hear me better. All right, so you've got your options here. We're going to do 3. So either level 1 here, level 2, or level 3 all the way up. Now from here, you're going to gently twist, looking over the shoulder. Come back to center and twist, look through the other shoulder. Now you shouldn't feel any hinging in the lower back. If you do, then you might like to bring yourself that little bit lower. Okay, if you're down low, you can still look over, but you're going to press more through one hand to look, and then come back to center, press through the other hand to look, and come back to center. Okay, so try and keep your toes pointed, but I have a cramp, so I can't really keep my toe pointed. So let's go for another one. Lifting up, lengthen the shoulders away from the ears, and then gently twisting, engaging through the belly in the center, and then exhale to twist. And then come back through the center. And then let's just press into a shell, sitting back. And then bringing one foot forwards. And we're going to stretch out the hip a little, the back of the leg. So as we lean forwards, we are going to reach one arm up and slightly reach over towards the side. So feel like the fingers are being pulled over, and then sitting back to stretch out the back of the leg. So feeling a nice stretch through here. Try and keep both hips facing forwards to keep your hips square, and then coming forwards to lean. If it's too much, bringing your arm up and over, you can just place your hands on top of the thigh. Otherwise, reaching your arm up and over, And you should feel a nice pulling sensation through the side. And then coming back, opening up through the back of the leg, lifting through the belly. Last one, coming forwards, reaching up if you like. And now from here, we're going, if you can, to hold on to your foot. Okay, if this is too much, you can go back into your hip stretch. All right, so holding onto the toes if you can, and just gently pulling the heel towards the butt. If you'd like more of a challenge, you can come up onto your knees, or you can hold with the opposite hand as well and twist that way. So it's really up to you. We're really enjoying the stretch through the groin, through the hips, through the back of the leg, and also through the quad. Make sure that you're leaning forwards so that there's no pressure on that back knee. Relaxing through the neck and shoulders, and then sitting back to stretch out the back of the leg. And then we'll enjoy one more, holding onto the foot, coming up onto the hand, onto the knee, or you can twist and then sitting back one last time. Okay, let's swap legs. So bringing the other foot forwards into a nice deep hip stretch. And the option is just to stay in this position and to go through here to the hamstring. Otherwise, come with me to reach up and slightly over, feeling a nice stretch through the side of the waist. And then keeping the hips facing forwards to bring our toes towards our nose and stretch the back of the leg. And then reaching back up again. We'll lengthen the fingertips up and away from the body. And bringing the hands back down. Keeping the hips facing forwards, toes towards the nose. Relaxing your neck and shoulders. Last one. Hips pressing slightly forwards, reaching the arms up. And then coming back, stretching out through the back of the leg. Now from here, coming into either your twisted glute stretch or using the same hand. Remember, if that's too challenging, you can just stay in your hip stretch. And then sitting back in between for a hamstring stretch. Always have your hips facing forwards. So either opposite hand or same hand for your quad stretch. And then sitting back and stretching it out. Last one, coming back forwards. Relaxing your neck and shoulders. Every day, in every way, I am prospering in all of my interests. Oh, it feels so good. So coming onto your tummy, we've got one last stretch to do, and that is a different version of our quad stretch. So, I'm loving these seagulls. All right, so you can either hold on to one foot and just lift and lower the knee like so, or you can lift and lower like so. This is level 1 and 2. The next level is to hold on to both feet, either just like this, or to lift and then lower back down to the floor. So before I lift up through my belly button so I'm not squashing my butterfly, picking up my blueberry, rolling the marble away with my nose, and then just pushing my feet in towards my hands as I lift, and then I slowly come back down. Okay, so you can either stay here with one or both legs. You can start to lift, pressing the feet towards the hands for assistance, or you can press up that little bit higher and then coming back down, and then you can come into a shell. Sitting back in your shell. Every day, in every way, I'm prospering in all of my interests. Coming forwards. And that's our little morning stretch complete. Hope you enjoyed it. And remember, every day in every way, I'm prospering in all of my interests. So if you like to repeat that throughout the day, I highly encourage that you do that. Make it as an alarm that goes off, or pop it on your mirror. Have fun with it. So much magic will start flowing more into your life when you realize it really is possible, because it totally is. Ciao.